Danny, what's been going on lately with you? Everything and anything and everything.
Cool, you know.
Really?
I ain't been doing nothing.
Really?
No? Do you remember you had like loads of W's in a row? Do you feel
I had like one of the best years.
I would
and now
say
I'm
it was
ending
crazy,
it like,
yeah.
what am I here with? Like, what am I doing?
What do you mean? How you ending it? You're fighting.
No, not at the end of this year.
When's the fight?
He doesn't have a fight announced, does he?
Say that's
Well.
just me leaking.
Well, we don't know.
Do you actually reckon
no
he'll
one knows.
fight? Nah, not before the end of the year.
I'm trying to.
Were you trying to get on the Qatar card?
They want me.
I wasn't
know.
trying to leak it, by the way. I just didn't
No,
realize.
we can speak about it. I don't think it's happening. Nah.
Just because it's going to be too close to the actual, like, how far are we? How long
6
we
weeks.
got? 6 weeks.
Today, I think.
You
6 weeks
actually,
today.
I think, well, I didn't watch the clip, but I saw the clip with the caption saying Danny Aaron says he got offered Deji, but well, why did you not take it?
They didn't offer enough money, man.
That was it, yeah.
Like, I'm happy to
Peanuts.
take. Like, it's in Qatar, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you need
6
to
weeks.
get,
I'm like, I'll
your-
do it.
Yeah, especially
would.
like, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I'm sure you won't.
Take
but,
it the wrong way.
Like Deji has had his fights. He's good
You reckon
when he wants to
You reckon
be.
he kills me?
I don't think he kills you,
No, he
but,
don't kill-
but I think he punches you up.
He don't kill you. He just batters you, but not like properly.
No, do you not like?
He's just had more fights than you, is all, man.
Look,
He's been in this game a long
look.
time.
My main motive
Yeah,
is I want to prove people wrong, man.
I love this.
I want to, like, don't get me wrong, the money is high in there.
Yeah.
But I want to prove people wrong.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, I can sit here and say I'm the fucking best. I've done that before.
You
want
wanna prove yourself right.
I want to prove to myself
Yeah,
more
there
than
we go.
anybody else. Because what I did in Dublin wasn't me, man.
What do you
wasn't-
mean by that?
It wasn't me, bro. Like, I went, like, fair enough. You can do it in training. You can do it in spars. If you can't do it in the actual fight, then you're shit.
Different.
So right now I'm shit.
But it was
So
your
I'm
first
trying to, like,
fight.
get that back. Do you know
So
what I mean? Like,
in that fight against Danny Simpson, were you disappointed with your?
yeah, I was horrified, mate.
Wait, really?
for real, I
Wait,
was
why
like-
was it such a?
Same.
I didn't do well. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Nah,
No,
man,
I didn't do well, innit? Like, I didn't do well. Like, I don't look back at that. I'm proud of myself for, like, doing it and being there and showing up and doing all that shit. But if I look at my performance, I'm not proud. I'm not happy. Like,
Yeah.
I know I just could have done so much more.
So you see, because there was always this big thing with JJ, and we had a similar thing. Like, we would see a lot. He would ping in like his training footage or
Yeah.
his sparring, and we were there like, wow, this guy's like
good.
fucking class.
Yeah.
And then he would go into the fight, and there became this meme of him just throwing these crazy overhands,
But
and
it's
then
just what happens.
and
man.
then
Like,
everyone's there like, but that's not the training footage that we saw. So it must be really different when you get in there.
it is just completely like you can try and train to fight in front of a sold out crowd that's all like screaming your name, but you can't. You can get people in the gym to be like, yeah, go on, Danny, yeah. But when it's
Start hiring
13,000 people,
people.
like what are you supposed like?
Yeah.
You can't train for that. So it did just all fucking go out the window, innit?
So when you say that, I'd like in my head, you got to understand for myself and all the viewers that have never been in that position, it seems a bit of just like an insane, like, what do you mean it went out the window? Do you know what I mean? Because
yeah.
like, why is it an adrenaline thing? Are you so amped up you just want to knock his head off, or
So
like, why?
man. Like, so obviously I've gone in with like a game plan. Like, I know I'm taller than him. I know I've got longer arms. Why have I not just kept my distance and fucking jabbed him and got an easy W? Like, I look back and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And like, I've let my coaches down. I've let everyone down. I'm like, I could have like, it would have been boring, but I literally could have just kept my range, jab him, keep my range, jab him, just do that. And I would have won easily.
But that's not influencer boxing.
That's the issue.
Like, and I think
that
the
is
most
the
important thing is that you're an entertaining fighter.
Exactly.
So yeah, because there's certainly fighters on Misfits rosters that do exactly what you say.
Such as?
Anthony Taylor.
Look at
And
no,
you
you know
love that
what?
from Pride.
Oh, you
Really
know
nice,
what?
yeah.
Boring to watch.
You know what? I said the same thing, and then he just started turning it on. You know, like
Recently,
for real.
yeah,
He
yeah.
just started. I can't remember who he fought. He just started cooking, and I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, I look like a dickhead now because
Well-
he actually started like knocking
But
people
nah,
out.
his older fights were,
Yeah,
they
he
used
did
to be a
just
bit
use the
better,
hug
but
and
they've
that.
gone better.
But now he's like,
He realised the
he's
game,
like, yeah,
which
he's like
is being entertaining.
Yeah, and yeah, I can look back and be like, yeah, it was a good scrap. It was, but like, I just wanted to win
Yeah.
because I'm looking back at it. I'm like,
Do you think it was a fair result?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought so
I
too.
think he won the first two. I won the last two.
Yeah.
it is what it is.
So is there any desire to do that rematching? Because it sounds like you kind of just like, let me move on.
Yeah, I'm not really that arsed. Like, I actually quite like him as well. Like, he's actually really fucking...
He seemed like such a lovely bloke.
Such a sound guy. Like, I've seen him after. I'm playing a charity match with him like next month, and it's just like, how do we go from not even hating each other on the week, but like scrapping each other, being like, oh, well done, mate, that was so cool, that was so fun. Oh, fuck it, we're doing it again. Fuck you, I hate you.
Bro, it's so hard, so much harder to sell as well. Like, we know if you go for that rematch, it's like, I'm just not about, like, fuck. Like, they're both like...
I feel like a rematch, you need to like kind of hate him. Or like have something like against him. He's calm.
There's no motivation for it.
He's calm.
Really.
And like, I'm not sat there like, I need to get this W over him. Like, I'm not arsed.
Then going back to the Deji thing, and obviously you've said no. While I think I just don't understand, and you've obviously said no to it for money reasons, but even if the money was there to a decent level, not like, because I mean you take a fight at, if it was like crazy money, but for me it feels like you can build up this like really good thing, and I don't mean going around fighting bums or anything, but like, it feels like a mismatch off the rip.
That's true. Like,
and like you said, you want to prove people wrong, but I just don't know if you need to be doing that now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm very impulsive, and I think it's important. Like, I speak to my loved ones, I speak to people, and they're like, "The fuck are you doing?" Because I get a text, fight Deji. Yeah, you know what? And I do actually very much remember. You absolutely don't remember it because you were off your head.
Well, was it about the watch?
Yeah, in Newcastle.
I was like, Danny had some fucking crazy watch on at the fight. I was like, don't lose yourself, lad.
Yeah.
I was like, don't lose yourself.
Don't lose yourself. And I keep it close. Like, I am very like impulsive. So I get a text, Deji, 6 weeks. Fuck yeah. But like, realistically, like, if I have a couple fights and then fight him in like, I don't know, 2 years or whatever, it just sounds a bit shitter, but it would actually probably be better for both of us.
What sort of figure would they offer you for that fight?
Look at you, Proddy.
Come on,
it's true. I back Proddy on this because the one thing that some people say is I get two different stories from Misfits, right? I get one, which is what loads of people say, like there's loads of money in it. And then there's the second thing that people say, there's nowhere near as much money as the fighters are making it out to be.
It's not. Let me compare it. Well, it's all relatively speaking, of course.
Yeah.
But like, for the time I put into the last fight, obviously the actual fight was 8 minutes. So if you look at it like that, 8 minutes for this amount of money, but it's all the training before, it's all the press conferences, everything like that. For my last fight, I made, and I'm not giving you an exact figure.
No, you give me close.
I made what I would make in like 2 weeks.
Right.
Is that after the costs? Like,
no. That's before tax. That's before paying my coaches. That's before everything. I made 2 weeks salary.
So you're making more or less on a brand deal?
A little bit more.
Okay.
But the Deji one, more.
Of course.
It's in Qatar. It's in,
and it's Deji. It's a big fight.
But still not enough.
No, like when if I said it, you'd be like, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Like I told Simon it yesterday. Me and Simon, I just had I was in not a weird mood. I was just phoning people on a drive last night. Simon.
Oh, this is so, no. This is kind of weird, yeah. I did a really similar thing about 6 months ago, and I bailed up my auntie I hadn't spoken to in 10 years. How weird is that?
Honestly, it's good,
do you want me to tell you why though? Yeah, in the car, I'm fed up with the music I'm listening to. The radio, just an ad every 5 minutes. It was doing my head in. And I was there like, let me just bell someone. So now what I've started to do is anytime I'm on a semi-long drive, I'll just go through the phone book and start belling people.
No, I 100% hear it. I had a lovely catch up with Simon. He was like, I don't know. He was like, I'd do it. I would do it, yeah. Because it's just a weird one. It is a weird one. But like, hear me out.
Yeah.
Me and Deji are boys.
Yeah.
Right?
We're just fighting all his boys now.
Me and Deji are boys, right? Why is he so keen?
That's just an insult by itself, by the way.
But do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I said, fuck it. I never said, fuck you, Deji. I just said, oh, you ain't got an opponent. I'll step in. And now he's texting me, let's do it. Come on, please do it. And I'm like, bro, I thought we were fucking boy. Like, surely if we're boys, you don't want to scrap me. But I do get it because I had an opponent that pulled out, and like anyone that says, "Oh, I'll do it," you're like latching on. Like I think Syndicate fucking called me out.
Oh,
and again,
yeah,
I
that
thought we
was
were
weird.
we weren't boys, but like we were companions. He called me out, so I was kind of doing what Deji was doing, texting him like, "Yo, we doing this? Let's do it." Because like you do, like fuck, I've trained. Like I need someone to fight. He's kind of giving me an opportunity. You got to go for it. So I get it. But come on, Deji,
How did
man.
Danny Simpson come about though?
Yeah,
How did Danny
Did you just
Simpson-
get a text saying, "Hey, Danny Simpson's keen to do it"?
Yeah,
Is
but
that-
well, the thing is that I think Danny Simpson 6 months prior like wanted to do it. Like he told Mams like in January, I think. I don't know. He was like, "Yeah, I really want to like this is something I want to do."
Yeah.
So when it was like, "Oh, cool, we need an opponent," he said he was down before. Let's ask him, you know. So he kind of knew he wanted to do it for like 6-7 months, I think. But then he started training like 2 weeks before. No, like 5 weeks before the fight.
yeah.
And he fucked me up, man.
Nah,
it was a good scrap, man.
It was a great scrap.
It was a good
It was a
scrap.
great scrap.
And I remember in the
Enjoy
group
it.
chat, we were just saying that after that scrap, we were there like, that to us is what the influencer
It's what
thing
it
is
should
about.
be,
Like
innit?
even,
Yeah.
you know, throwing it back to Lewis Bowden versus Stokey
Unbelievable.
and just seeing that
Unbelievable.
scrap. And
That's
I was
what
just
we
there
need.
like, that's what we
That's
want
what
to
that's
watch.
what it is all about. We
Yeah.
don't care about this person fighting like an MMA fighter or like who cares? Like,
Yeah.
it's too professional.
Yeah.
Get 2 YouTubers in there and just
let 'em have it
fucking
out.
scrap it out.
Rumors of Danny and Lewis potentially
Oh,
fighting.
mate, this is what's wrong with the world. That's how shit I performed. I'm getting compared to because it's on like for real. I'm
You're getting Lewis Bowden
Bro,
shots. You know that's when
shit.
you're really
The
scraping.
worst
Did you
thing
fight
is,
Lewis?
no. No, but do you know what the worst thing is? Lewis Bowden has more wins than me. Like, what have I done with my life?
Do you reckon you beat Lewis?
Yes. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even mean in like a mean way.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like him.
You gotta believe in
like,
yourself,
it's
to be
just like, what the fuck have I done?
Bro hates himself.
Lewis,
ruined his whole
I've never seen someone take a
alright,
draw
mate.
like that.
Lewis
It's
Bowden
alright.
has more.
I'm trying to think
wins.
who. So in an ideal world of Qatar, if they were there, like, oh, we've found there's a slot in the
Yeah.
fight. Like who? You know what? The Syndicate one actually would have just been
funny,
class.
innit? It would have been
just fun.
great, man. Syndicate would have been fucking great.
Yeah,
I've
that's
always
a big fight to be fair.
It's sick, innit?
Yeah.
It is a sick
I've
fight.
always called out Joe Weller, but again, I fucking love that boy.
Yeah.
Like, I have this really weird thing where I like call people out and I see them in person. I'm like,
Just like
you're
you.
just calm.
Yeah.
Like you are. And I was just like, why am I calling you
See
out?
now,
Like,
now something where like a Jack Doherty.
oh, I'd
like, it's
fucking
like
KV
I do
Skolin.
miss the days.
I'd
What was,
KV Skolin.
what was the US versus UK card?
That was supposed to be
class.
yesterday.
What do you mean it's supposed to be yesterday?
Wait, what are you on about?
No. There
Sorry,
was an
have I-
influencer one.
Influence.
Influencer
Oh, I
where they
know the
did
one you're
US
referring
and
to.
Was
I
it what
think
the one where Taylor
Gibb was
Holder,
on that.
Bryce Hall? Was it that?
Oh, was it like social gloves or some
It
shit?
might have been,
I
but it
think I
was
know what you
class because
mean,
it was
Anthony
it was
Taylor
this-
was on it.
Yeah,
I think I do remember. that.
it was really good.
Oh yeah, Jack Doherty, that would be a great one, man.
It might have been the McBroom
Showstar.
scrap.
That show star, what a fucking promotion, man.
Yes.
There you go. So like King
versus
Kenny,
Temper.
What a
Temper.
promotion.
Oh yeah, Hanby versus Vitaly. Like, so I would love for Misfits to do
This
this
is
again.
that, man.
but
Well,
you
they
ha-
did have
It's a good card. That
yesterday. There was supposed to be a card in Miami, a Misfits card.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll fucking leak it. It
No,
was supposed to be Neon and Jack Doherty main
Fighting
event.
each other?
Yeah.
What, find each other? Oh,
Main event?
That would have been a
would've
tough watch.
No, that would have been so funny.
Oh no, it would be great,
That-
but
no,
like
but
it's
it's
like
like-
really
it's like-
tough
But
watch.
the thing is that's really annoying
Yeah.
about that is Jack probably wins. That's
Oh,
the issue.
yeah.